Hello everyone! Today we're going to crochet these 3 potted plants. Let's begin with this one. Follow the instructions to crochet. The bottom of this pot uses beige yarn, and then the soil is made with this coffee colored yarn. The flowers are purple and the flower cores are yellow. The leaves are crocheted with green thread. Okay, let's begin crocheting. Put the other yarn aside first. We're going to start with the beige yarn. We're going to follow the instructions and first crochet this hydrangea pot. The first step is to crochet the pot. The crocheting method for the pot of these 3 potted plants is exactly the same. So we're going to demonstrate one pot, and everyone else can crochet the other 2 pots by themselves. The soil is also the same. The soil is all crocheted with this coffee colored thread, and the crocheting method again is exactly the same. So we're just going to demonstrate one, and everyone can crochet the other 2 by themselves. Alright, let's begin. So like we said, this pot uses beige thread. First begin with a magic ring. 8 single crochets, which are 8 SC. Let's have a look. This thread first, after I get the thread, I use my left hand and hold the thread with the left hand. Crochet with the right hand. Wrap the thread around the left pinky finger once. Pick the thread with the left index finger and then wrap it around the middle 2 fingers. Press the intersection of the thread with your thumb and then use a 4.0mm crochet hook. Okay, then we're going to pass through the loop. The crochet hook catches the thread and brings it through. Yarn over the hook. Pass through this loop on the hook. Alright, pull it tightly again and tighten the knot. This is the method of beginning with a magic ring. The stitches have been cast on. Next, we're going to crochet 8 SC in this ring. The hook passes through this loop and then presses the thread and brings it through. At this time, there are 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over the hook and pass through these 2 loops at once. This is the crocheting method of a single crochet. For beginners, we're going to use a stitch marker. Mark the first SC. Alright, let's continue to crochet 7 SC in this ring. The hook passes through the loop, the hook presses the thread, bring the thread through and yarn over the hook. Pass through these 2 loops at once. This is the second single crochet. Let's continue to crochet 6 more. Beginners must go slowly. There are 2 more SC. Okay, we've finished crocheting these 8 SC. Let's take a look. Such a small V shape formed by 2 threads. This is the stitch of a single crochet. Every time we crochet by horizontally passing through the stitch of these 2 threads. So there are 8 SC which correspond to 8 stitches. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then if there are 8 stitches, it is correct. Okay, after crocheting the first round, we find the short thread and pull tightly until there's no gap in this ring. Alright, now we find the first SC. The stitch has been marked, so remove the stitch marker and hold the thread with the left hand. Index finger picks up the thread, and the thumb and middle finger pinch the small stitch piece. Let's crochet a SL. Pass through this loop, bring the thread through with the hook and directly bring it to the back loop. This is a SL. Then we finish the first round. Next, crochet the second round. The second round is 8 sets of INC. After crocheting the second round, there are 16 stitches. Let's crochet a CH as the starting chain of the second round. This CH does not count as a chain stitch. Next, let's crochet a set of INCs. Insert the hook into the first stitch, crochet an SC. Use a stitch marker to mark the first SC. We still insert the hook here and crochet another SC. Like this. 2 SCs from the same stitch. That is an INC. Crochet the second set in the same position. Crochet 2 SC, which is an INC. Okay, still insert the hook here. The second round is to crochet 8 sets of INC in total. Let's finish crocheting it. Beginners can watch the video in slow motion. Crocheting is very repetitive. As long as you master this rule, it is very simple. In the second round, every round, crochet 2 SC in each stitch. Compared with the first round, the second round increases by 8 stitches. It becomes 16 stitches. The second round is now finished. Let's take a look. Now it is a circular panel of knitting. Remove the stitch marker and find the first stitch. Crochet a slip stitch, which is an SL, directly to bring it to the back loop, and to connect the last stitch and the first stitch. Join end to end. This is a circular panel of knitting. Next, let's crochet the third round. First, crochet a CH as the starting chain of the third round, which does not count as a stitch. Everyone remember, the first CH of each round does not count as a stitch. Let's look at the crocheting rule of the third round. 1 SC, 1 INC, repeated 8 times. After crocheting the third round, there will be 24 stitches, so let's crochet it. Crochet 1 SC in the first stitch, and then mark the first stitch. Crochet 1 INC in the second stitch. Okay, 1 SC and 1 INC. Repeat crocheting 8 times according to this rule. Let's crochet the second set. The third stitch is 1 SC, the fourth stitch is 1 INC. Similarly, compared to the second round, the third round also increases by 8 stitches. After crocheting the third round, there are 24 stitches. Let's continue crocheting it. There are 6 more sets. It is very simple to crochet according to this rule. Alright, the third round is now finished.